Namaskar, Chandra. Dear participants, dear friends in this satsang, hearty congratulations to every one of you for having gone through this 40 days program and having imbibed this wonderful concept of breath mindfulness meditation. We have been told right from our childhood that all of us should have a healthy mind and a healthy body. That is something which has been repeatedly told to us. But beyond a healthy mind and a healthy body, which really perfects an individual, there is yet another dimension, the spiritual quotient, the third quotient, which is the unlimited energy, the universe, the energy, the driving force, which drives every one of us. In our medical parlance, we always say there is a psychosomatic influence in our body. The mind has a power to control the body. We know that some doctors do extremely well, and some doctors are not that successful. Those who are highly successful, we tell them that this gentleman, if he touches you, you are all right. He's, in Tamil, we say, Kairasi doctor. That is, he touches you, you'll be all right. But what exactly is this? It is primarily because he has made the patient's mind accept him as a good doctor. So the mind gives a lot of influence on the body. Unless and until the mind says, okay, he is doing a good thing to you, the body will not accept it. So when there is a psychosomatic influence in every part, every aspect of our life, imagine when this third major question, that unlimited energy which is driving you and me, it also comes to benefit us. It will be phenomenal. That's what meditation, as you've been saying, I'm not telling you anything new, my dear friends. You have gone through, you have imbibed this in the last 40 days. I'm just trying to recollect for you. Meditation, all of us know that in our country, it's an age-old practice. Age-old practice. Unfortunately, we have lost touch with that. Our own temples and places of prayers are source of meditation. People have to go there, they meditate, they derive a kind of an energy, which is a phenomenal energy, and come back revitalized. If we go through whatever Adi Shankara has said, believe me, verbatim, it is there in quantum physics. There is word by word. There is not a single difference between what Adi Shankara has enumerated thousands of years ago and what we now enumerate in the quantum physics, which we accepted as the science. So that is the kind of a lineage what all of us are having. And this meditation, this concept of meditation, sometimes we used to think, oh, it's a very big thing, I can't do it, it's very difficult. How simply it has been put forth by Chandra, guided by Brahmashri Patriji. Very simple scientific terms, no complications, nothing. Making it very simple so that everyone practices. The elders can practice, the middle-aged can practice, the youngsters can practice. So this breath mindfulness meditation, which he has, the Anapanasati, which he is propagating like this, is so simple. And it is for us to take the benefit of that. He said today about the how open-minded, anything new we want to try, unless we are open-minded, only a mind which is open to ideas, open to suggestions, will receive as much as it can and much more. He said, read books. Yes, we have to experience the masters. How do we experience the masters? Experience the masters by reading their wonderful books. And he also said gratitude. What a wonderful concept in life. Being grateful to others, the greatest form of receivership, he says, is gratitude. Dr. D.R.K. often used to say that meditation teaches you how can you be non-judgmental. You cannot be judgmental about others. How can you be non-judgmental? Friends, one of the wonderful concepts which Chandra, through this program, has been propagating is vegetarianism. Food has got so much of an impact. in our system, whole system, our life. And vegetarianism, there is no substitute for vegetarianism. I'll just share with you something which I shared long back. We are walking on the road. Suddenly there is a lorry coming behind, a heavy vehicle, and he bangs the horn. What happens? Suddenly you hear the horn and your whole body is just shaken and you feel something pumped into your system. And then you move away, you run away for that matter. What's happening is adrenaline, the hormone, which comes for emergency, gets secreted in huge amounts in our body and we run to the side. It is not a comfortable feeling at all. I'm sure all of you at some point of time would have faced it. Imagine, I've actually seen in Aurangabad, maybe around 30 years back, in these slaughterhouses, when these animals are taken to the last point, they have an intuition. The animals know that they're going to be butchered. They have that intuition. And they resist as much as they can. But in spite of that, 4 or 5 people push it, and that guillotine cups on the neck of the animal. Believe me, at that point of time, they have calculated scientifically the body of this animal secretes huge amounts of adrenaline, tons and tons of adrenaline. And all of them go and get embedded in the muscles and the various tissues of this animal, which unfortunately we cook and eat. Imagine we consume so much of adrenaline, which is not at all required, which is harmful to us, just given as a gift because we have resorted to a very, very unhealthy practice of killing someone else and then having it as a food, another living being. So vegetarianism, sattvic food, is a foundation for meditation. No substitute, my dear friends. And all these practices brings a lot of peace in our mind, tranquility, clarity. We are able to take quick decisions. We are clear. We are not biased. We are able to accept things sometimes when it comes. We know how it comes. And we also try and see how I can get over this properly. And once we perfect ourselves, we are able to bring in a harmony in the family. A harmony in the family again builds a harmony in the society. Imagine what a beautiful place. A peaceful, joyful place is where all of us can live, a harmonious place. For Chandra, it is a passion. He is doing it as a yajna. He is not just doing it just to have classes for 40 days. For him, having observed him in the last 4 or 5 sessions, having got the benefit out of these sessions, I can say it is a yajna for him. He's so passionate. He has experienced the benefit of this wonderful meditation program, which he wants to share with as many people as possible. Elders, middle-aged, children. He says, let many people benefit out. That is the only goal. There is no hidden agenda. He wants to spread this message. And what do we do? In turn, we have to practice this for our own good. It doesn't stop in one day or a month or a year. We need to make it as a habit. Take few minutes off amidst our so-called busy schedule and then see that we practice. And when we practice, we also start sharing this with our friends. If each one of us can get another 10 more people to get involved in this, go through the program, imagine the kind of this circle. It just expands, expands, and expands. And what would be just few hundreds joining together will be thousands of people reaping the benefit of this wonderful program, this breath mindfulness meditation. So it is our responsibility, my dear friends, my request to every one of you, please practice, please share. So in conclusion, meditation makes us realize the age-old dictum, a Vedic dictum, saying Aham Brahmasmi. There is a God in you. It also makes all of us realize that Tatsumasi, there is a God in everybody. The God in you is the God in somebody else. Why differentiate at all? The wonderful, simple, something often heard, so we don't give that much of importance, but it is so deep in it. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. And it says, so when it is like that, we learn from others. There is every day, every minute, there is an opportunity for us to learn from others as much as we can, something new. So wonderful, joyous experience to learn from others. For me, I have wonderful people around me from whom I have, like whether it is Dr. S.C.B. or Balasundaram, I keep learning from them literally every day. So this keeps us perfecting ourselves, my dear friends. And once this happens in a large number of people, and then we realize it is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We realize the world is one large family. There is no difference at all. I conclude because I always feel that nobody has put forth this concept so beautifully like what Rabindranath Tagore has done in Gitanjali. So once we practice all this, perhaps we all get evolved to such a stage, not only ourselves, our family and society, and we can proudly say, where the head is held high, where the mind is without fear, where the knowledge is free, where the words come from the depth of truth, where the world is not broken down by narrow domestic walls, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Vande Mataram, all our best wishes to every one of you in this wonderful satsang, and our immense gratitude to Chandra and Vani for taking this forward as a yajna. Namaskar.